We have proposed a new Department of Economic Development. It's an economic development partnership. It's comprised of 3 components. There would be a partnership, which is a corporate board of directors, chaired by the governor / lieutenant governor, and then there'll be 7 individuals that will serve on that board with them. And the way to look at this is really the thought leadership board. This is the strategic planning board of the state. They kind of pass that information down in that plan and that vision, if you will, to the 2 operating arms of the department as we are proposing. One in the department will basically be eliminated and recreated into an authority, which gives us a great deal more ability to be nimble, to garner resources, to become a one-stop shop for incentives. So that's the operating arm, and really probably won't look much different the way than it operates today, other than, again, it gives us that ability to garner additional resources and package deals so that we can be much more competitive. At the same time, we're calling to set up a nonprofit called the Iowa Innovation Corporation. And the purpose of this is to be the innovation intermediary for the state. We feel that by setting up a nonprofit and being able to garner resources from the private sector to do those things that the private sector should do, such as the due diligence around some of these new technologies and commercialization efforts, and then setting up eventually a seed fund that we can do seed capital. So if you will, it's kind of taking the very best that government has to offer and matching it with the very best that the private sector has to offer, and doing it all under one strategic plan and vision, rather than having so many things in isolation. The innovation is growing something grassroots, and it is truly about wealth creation. And so what we're trying to do, again, is to put this framework and process that when people are entering into this sector, if you will, that it is a clearly defined pathway for them. So that we do the demonstration funds, if you will, on the department side, that's some that's basically doing proof of concept. Does this even make sense? Can we better define a business plan? And then doing what we feel is the missing link, trying to help those people through this valley of death. That was what the Innovation Corporation will do to help identify funding sources that can help in that transition. And then they really will be set up for what we call the fund of funds or the venture capitalists or the bank financing at that point in time. But the reason that you want to foster this platform is because they're high-paying jobs, and it is about creating wealth. What people have to understand around this platform is it is a long-performing platform. It's not something you're going to see a lot of jobs overnight. It's going to take time to foster this and to nurture this culture. And so that's why you're going to see us perform through the authority. We'll still have a very robust business plan around how we attract jobs and work with existing companies to do expansions. But innovation is something that we need to do today for the long run and for the future health of Iowa. I think Iowa's most competitive advantage surrounding the innovation platform is the research and development refundable tax credit. It by far is one of the best incentives that we have. Then you couple that with the research facilities that we have in our state through our universities, and just the whole innovative spirit that you see in our communities. Because it's not all about just fostering and commercializing research coming out of the university portfolios. It's about the individual that has a great idea that's tinkering in their garage. And just knowing how innovative Iowans truly are. They solve problems. That's what we're known for. So now we just have to figure a way to do that in a commercialized way. There are many states out there that are doing a lot of pieces of this innovation platform well. I'm not sure there's a state that's doing it all well from the continuum of service, and that's really what we're proposing. And that is the dream, if you will, or the vision of the Iowa Innovation Council and the members of that. The greatest surprise for me is that people are ready for a change. Iowans are supportive of this plan. When I travel the state and I talk about the new department, the new delivery system, when I talk about some of the changes that we need to make to our business and regulatory climate, when I talk about how we grow jobs is based on a large part on this innovation platform, it resonates with Iowans. People are excited about this. They're ready for that. And they want to be a part of that. You bring the private sector together with what the public sector has to offer, the best of both. And you create a department that is able to go out and truly market what we have to Iowa, to the world, and use those resources. It's a great place. It's a great time to be in Iowa.